Hey Leo, welcome to your reading for July 2022. My name is Shay. Let's go ahead and hop right into these cards. Y'all, I've been so tempted to say June. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so what does Leo need to know about July 2022? Maybe Leo experience in July 2022. Make it abundantly clear. The Eight of Pentacles. Love to see it. Oh, I'm sorry, the Seven of Pentacles. Still love to see it, okay? Anything Pentacles is right. What does Leo need to know about July 2022? What does the zodiac sign Leo need to know about July 2022? Ten of Cups. Page of Cups. Love to see it. Love to see it. The Moon in reverse. Two more cards. What will Leo experience in July 2022? What message do you have for them? What do y'all need to know about July 2022? One more. Thank you. The Knight of Cups. And the Hanged One. Okay, so, Leo. Okay, so it's a lot of good news. A lot of good news. You're definitely in waiting, Leo. Definitely in waiting. But it's not a bad wait. I don't feel like you're in a bad mood about whatever you're waiting on, whether it's waiting for your abundance to come in, or you're like in the period of where you've planted some seeds on something and you're just ready to reap the benefits or ready for it to like blossom. So an example of this would be you're in the last month before graduation, or you just put in a business proposition and you're waiting to hear back for it. Something of that nature. Or you just started a new job and you're just ready to get the hang of it. Like you're in a waiting, but it's a happy waiting, okay? And this could be in your relationships too. I do get the sense that you are feeling lighter in your relationships and what it is that you want with everybody around you. So there's a level of fulfillment. I'll also be honest and say these cups to me just keep representing people. Right here. Like I feel like you're just constantly meeting new people, or there's somebody in particular that you meet this month that brings a level of inspiration to your life, which is quite exciting. Like I feel like you're just fulfilled. You're fulfilled, Leo. But it's similar to your reading last month. There's this happiness up top, but then there's like this flip coming on at the bottom. So there's a level of like manipulation. There's a lot of things that are unseen and unsaid going on. Also a little bit of discomfort. I just get this feeling that someone may be being a little bit manipulative. This can be like in a player type of way, but this also can just be, I don't know, I just keep picturing somebody's stale face. It's almost like their poker face. And so you can't really read this person, but I'll be 100% and say that like they may not be up to all the good. And it may, it could be you, Leo. Now be careful now. But then there's also this sense that there's a little bit of fear. Because you're in this waiting period and because you're like things are going so well, I also feel like there's a little bit of doubt. There's a little bit of fear that's keeping you from like looking at the reality of the situation or like being able to assess what you can really do. I ain't gonna lie to you, there is a wait and see type of vibe, like let the universe handle it, whether it's this manipulative person or this person that's getting on your nerves, or whether it's wondering if this is actually gonna pan out the way that you feel that it's gonna pan out. You're gonna have to wait and see. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's also a level of trust that goes into this too, Leo. So don't worry so much about whether or not it's gonna turn out good, because it will, as long as you don't try to control the outcome of everything, okay? But there is something that's not being quiet. That's not at the surface that needs to be brought to the surface. But I'm going to tell you just like this, whether it's something that you're not addressing yet or someone else is not addressing yet, it'll come out in due time. So don't worry so much about trying to go discover it. Just kind of wait and see, like we've been saying, wait and see, okay? So clarity. What does Leo need to know about their relationships in July 2022? What are they experiencing? Can't make this up. What it say? The unsaid. Told you something wasn't being said. Clarity. What does Leo need to know about their love and relationships? Thank you. Cheers. Remember those cups, right? See all them cups coming up for y'all? Good. All these new relationships. Let's do my card, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Cool with whatever. So the good news is there's definitely something new going on. Like I said, new beginnings, a new anniversary, meeting new people, like all of these It's new. It's all new, but it's good. You're excited about it, okay? So if you feel like you had to leave a lot of stuff behind, and for some of you, this isn't even like physical people. For some of you, this is like habits, like things you used to do, places you used to hang out, people, things, it's old. You're ready for something new, and you're starting over, but it's still really, really fresh. So you're enjoying it, but like I said, it's still a transition period at the end of the day, okay? Trust that process. Okay, trust that process for sure. But for some of you, because it says being casual, I keep getting this sense that like for some of you there is no committing for you right now. Like you don't want to commit. Now for some of you could be in a relationship, and of course I'll cover that as well, but I'm thinking more so about you're not putting any weight on any friendship or relationship right now. Like you're just kind of enjoying. So you're not really like holding anyone to anything the way you may have before, okay? For some of you though, for somebody very specific, if you are single and there's somebody that you are very interested in, or you feel like maybe interested in you, shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. Most of these cards give me the energy of like you have the opportunity to approach a person or approach a situation, and this doesn't even have to be romantic. Like if it's a friend that you want, if it's a new job that you're looking into, or like somebody who you can be connected with that could progress something that you want to do, shoot your shot. Take the chance. You won't know you won't know what they're up, if they're going to be open to it unless you try. But again, there still comes a level of trust, because you may throw your little shot out there and they may not be for it. So you got to be okay with whatever the outcome is, Leo. But it's good news for the most part. Some of you could be starting a new relationship or starting a new like having a child or something of that nature, but I feel like that's only for a few of you, a very, very few of you who might be watching this video. But there's definitely some new starts in your relationship. Now, as far as this person who you can't read, if I'm being honest, like I said, for some of you, it's someone that you like already, and you just don't know if they like you back. But for some of you, there's a sense of like someone that you don't like or that you don't care for, and there's something that they're not saying to you, but they have going on under the surface. So watch out for like unexpected information from them, or like finding out how they really feel about you. It doesn't have to be in a negative way, but it's like they may say something in passing or something, and you'd be like, wow, that's how you feel. And same with that person that you wasn't sure if they like you. They may come out with it too. Clarity for my Leos. What do they need to know about their love and relationships? Yep, reconciliation. Yep, in a past life relationship, you have known them before. Yes, this is somebody that you've known for a while. Yep, this is somebody you've known for a while. So they may, like I said, they may come back in and say sorry. They could come back in and say, hey, I misunderstood you in this situation, something of that nature. Clarity. What do my Leos in relationships need to know? One card. My Leos in relationships for July. Release your ex. Very clear message. One, for some of you, I'm not gonna say you're still entertaining yourself, but I feel like you may be still at the whims of an ex. So let's say you are single, but like you have this complicated type of relationship with someone that you used to talk to. It's complicated right now. It's complicated right now because you're still kind of under their thumb, but you kind of need to release yourself. If you are in a relationship, you may be either entertaining an ex or entertaining a past person, or someone in the relationship is entertaining a past person, or, because I don't want to say nobody's cheating, but I would say there could also be a comparison. So, you're with your new person, but then it's like, you don't do this like such and such, or you're not like this. I like this in relationships and you're not doing it. This is a different person. This is a different relationship. These are new people. Okay? Take the new, like it's time to move on to the new things. You know what I'm saying? And maybe one more thing, maybe that's what needs to be addressed this month. Like maybe I think you may discover about yourself some ways that some shadow aspects of yourself, like this moon card, in relationships that you didn't know were there, and it may need to be addressed. Okay? So clarity. What advice do you have for Leo in July 2022 in their career and finances? Leo, July 2022 in their career and finances. Okay, God is your source. The color yellow might be big this month. Organized for success. The zodiac sign, Leo. What do they need to know about July 2022 in their career and finances? Thank you. Clean energy food. Thank you. And pay yourself first. Okay. Okay. So these cards actually are giving me a bunch of messages. For some of you, you may be organizing. You may be a party planner. You may be organizing some type of office event, an event thrower, something of that nature that may be coming up. But I'll be honest and say that there is a if you want it done right, you got to do it yourself kind of vibe to this area. And I hate to say that doesn't mean that you can't, because obviously, like I said, you have all of these people around you. But I think the success of something that you're trying to create in July, Leo, is on your back a little bit. So you may have to get yourself more organized than you are. So whereas in other cases, you may have been able to rely on people to help you do something, this case may be like, I can't rely on anybody, and not because they're bad people, because I don't want us to go down that path. More so just because you may be the face of it, you may be the pioneer, you may be the only one that has your vision. Ooh, that makes sense with that God is your source card. Okay, you know how lately people have been saying on social media, like, God gave a vision to you. You know what I'm saying? The universe gave it to you for you to execute, not for you to share. It's kind of that kind of vibe. So it's less about no one's reliable, I got to do it myself, and more about I'm the spotlight. I'm in the spotlight. Like, this is on me. It's going to only be successful if I do it right. And it doesn't mean you should deny help, more than it's like you should take it seriously because it's something that you're stamping your name on. Okay? And then clean energy food is self-explanatory. Eating better, making sure you're eating. For some of you, it's eating. I keep tasting like watermelon. I don't know if you like watermelon or you want watermelon right now, but getting more like fruits and water juice in your body. I don't know why that's coming to me, but you need more of that to boost your energy. You need to drink more water, things of that nature. I just feel like you need more freshness in your food to fuel your body better this month, because I do think for some of you, because you're so busy, you're not taking in the proper nutrients this month. Because you're busy, you know what I'm saying? You ain't thinking about eating. You're not thinking about drinking no water. You got stuff to do. Or if you're in the heat a lot, that's another thing as well. You need to put more water in your body. And no, it doesn't have to be this water. Sometimes it can be just juice, okay? Like the juice from fruit and vegetables and things like that, okay? And then pay yourself first. I got this very interesting visual about, and this card does talk about putting a little bit to the side for yourself. But for some of you, there's profits coming in for something. And when those profits come in, there needs to be like a set amount put to the side for something else business related, if that makes any sense. So for example, if you work for someone, you guys get a certain amount of income, and then you may need to be like putting aside a little fund for investing in XYZ. That may only hit for a few of you, but like, I don't think it's your pockets more than like an organization's pockets, or like something you're trying to do pockets. Or if it is you may need to put some money to the side for yourself, money wise, like so that you can buy something else later. Like, okay, I'm gonna pay all my bills, but I'm gonna put this to the side so I can pay this, something of that nature. Okay, my love. So let's go ahead and clarify your advice for the month. Any advice for the zodiac sign Leo for the month of July 2022? Thank you. I'm gonna go and put this down. Boundaries. Love to see it. Psychic abilities. And inspiration. Okay, Leo. So with this inspiration card, I do feel like there is going to be, like we've been talking about this whole reading, you are going to feel inspired. You are going to feel juiced up, if you will, around the people that you are surrounding yourself, or the type of environment that you're going to be in this month. But like I said, there's a little bit of hesitation, a little bit of fear for like what's to come, and you know, is this really going to be successful, stuff like that. You have to follow that intuition. Intuition, that too, but follow your inspiration in that way. Don't put doubt to it. Just go with it. Let it flow and see what comes to you. Because if I'm not mistaken, the 3 of Wands was at the bottom. Yep, 3 of Wands in the bottom of the deck. Like, you're hesitant, but like, this is where you're supposed to be. And I think you kind of know that. Whatever it is that you're into, okay? Psychic abilities kind of mirrors that message about trusting your intuition. But there is a sense of like needing to trust how you feel. So there's two messages here, because with this boundaries card it applies as well. This person who's keeping something, or who feels weird, or you feel like there's something else going on, there is, and you need to trust that. So don't second guess it and say, well, maybe they just said it wrong, or they meant something else, or blah blah blah. You're right. There's a feeling you have, and that that's correct. But it's the same vice versa too. I think for some of you, that what you're doing is for you, and you're on the right path. So trust that, go with that. And for some of you, you may actually either tap into some psychic abilities, or have a reading with someone who's more psychically in tune. Boundaries. When it comes to boundaries, there's two things, but I think the main message is for you to not hold yourself to so many obligations. Because you're being so social, there is going to be a lot of times where you're going to want to say no, and you may not have a problem with saying no, but also be careful about being finagled into doing something that you don't want to do in this month. Okay, tell them no. Okay. Leos can definitely be the light, so I know for some of you it's easy to want to be the person that's like the party and the fun, and you want to do these things. But I also feel like, if you can't say no, and don't be kind of misled into saying yes as well, so that you can help others, the answer is no. And the same applies vice versa, my love. Okay, thank you so much for watching this reading, Leo. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below, and follow me on IG for daily zodiac updates. Remember that I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.